everybody.
Hey,
Welcome to Shift Happens, week number 305.
Wow.
So we're out here at the Chiro World Secret Lair. It's an undisclosed location. We can't tell anybody because we're master planning chiropractic domination.
And
right?
the zombie apocalypse.
And that too. Plus, let me tell you, these guys are like dirty. Show the dirt. I mean, we weren't messing around tonight. He's got dirt on his shoulder. That's his shoulder right here. Bryce's got a little dirt going.
Yeah, I went
You know,
horse manure on the shoes.
I got some dirt on the boots, stuff like that. We were working, chiropractic working, right?
Yep.
So you can hear the airplanes above. That's people trying to find our secret location. We're not gonna let that happen, all right? Because we don't really know the secret location where we're at. So what are we gonna talk about? I know, the art of simplicity. We did a magazine. We did an interview yesterday. I guess yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
For a magazine, and it was kind of cool because when we started, we asked the young lady doing the interview, what do you think of chiropractic? You weren't in there yet, were you? You guys remember what she said? I said, what do you think of chiropractic? She's like, honestly, and I said, yeah, honestly. And she goes, well, what I see out there, she didn't say it that way, but just the perception I get from what I've been seeing out there, you guys are kind of like snake oil salesmen. And I was like, yeah, exactly.
She did snake oil.
And I didn't disagree with it, did I?
No.
I said, exactly. And I said, I agree 100%. I said, but give me a few minutes to explain chiropractic, and then let me see if your perception changes. And so I explained chiropractic. You know, that what happens is you've got life out there, you've got physical stressors called traumatism. You got chemical stressors called toxins, and you got mental stressors. It's called autosuggestion. I had an overload there, and those things bombard your system. And when your body can no longer further adapt to that, you get what's called a vertebral subluxation, misalignment of your spine, which diminishes the body's complete experience. And what she says, she goes,
Oh, that makes sense. Actually, she further went to explain
heck, this is kind of cool.
that, so it's kind of like you've got this giant line of bones protecting this hose. And she said if the hose gets kinked, then there's going to be a lack of flow.
Flow!
And she said
flow.
flow.
And she said a not lack, but less flow.
And she had the quantity part down. That was cool.
And then we're like, oh my gosh, that's quantity. And I looked, I go, that's a mental impulse.
Honorary ACP.
But here was the cool thing about it. In a period of, what, 5 minutes? So however many years she's had this perception of chiropractic, snake oil salesman. Thank you, chiropractors out there. We can call them chiropractors. Thank you. I don't know, what are our ratings through there? Very good.
There is no roof here, but they just went through it.
Went up. But we explained to her what we've done for 27 years, and she's like, and she goes, well, and she said, well, it's simple. I go, yeah, it's really simple. So it is, it's really simple. What we do as your chiropractor, for those watching us, patients, future patients, is when your body can no longer further adapt to the stresses of life, you're going to have a physical manifestation called the vertebral subluxation in your spine, and that's what we check and adjust. For chiropractors watching this, might I add, pick up a green book. So, go ahead.
They say start with Stevenson.
Good call. So, we're going to let pricing go
text.
next. What do you got to say? Thank you for helping me today, by the way, too.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
So, we're not going to tell you what we did, though.
Yeah, we're not.
No. Labor.
They wouldn't be able to handle it.
I don't want to handle it. No. I don't know if you guys will come back.
Traumatism.
It was traumatism. Well, the last one almost was autosuggestion because the last one almost came crashing down on him. I was like, man. His eyes got about this big, and it was like, got it.
Kind of like when the old lady lifts up the bus.
I don't know. Problem is, when I invite you guys back, I'm just going to say we're just kind of hang out, and then we're going to go back to the barn. So I don't know if they'll come back.
We're gonna hang out outside.
So anyway, so what do you got to throw in on things? Things.
I this is ad lib, so I don't know things. Going back to the interview, I caught after she had talked about that already, so she was really almost speaking our language a little bit as I got in there and continued with stuff. She was already, she started kind of asking us a little bit of questions, but I was like, there wasn't really anything to add because she already knew, she already got the simplicity of it.
Well, she was even talking experience.
Yeah.
Function. Yeah.
So I think she was really excited almost.
I sense that too.
That
Yeah.
way
Yeah.
to write this article because she was like, I mean, there was a lot of ways she could go with it, and she was probably wondering before she came what kind of stuff we were going to talk about, and then all of a sudden she's like, oh my gosh, this is going to be like really fun and easy to do because it's so simple.
You hear the hellhound in the background?
Yep.
The hellhounds are out.
He hasn't started the siren yet, but he's close.
Matt, what do you got to say?
You know, Marge she was really cool because her perception flipped very simply, very quickly. And to see her change because she heard the truth about chiropractic, which was phenomenal. And I think she understood it better than a lot of chiropractors do in a matter of minutes. And now she can go out and tell us, like, you know what, this is chiropractic because now she knows what chiropractic is and what chiropractors do, what they look for, and what they adjust.
You know, and with that, we'll come to you, and then we'll have to have Dr. Matt moment. But and then for patients, and this is, I guess, what I'm saying. And throw a couple things in there. I would say we're the hardest working chiropractors out there because we're going to work hard for you guys. And here's what's cool about these dudes. We just rocked out a 14-hour day. I drug them out to the house and actually put them through some physical work because this old man doesn't want to lift anymore and can't lift anymore.
Neither does this old broad.
And so
happy to help.
But here's what's cool about it. When I asked him yesterday, like, we'll come out, and no, and they're away from their families. We're still doing this, and it just further testifies the hardest working group of chiropractors on the planet Earth. To go with that, then, what we do for our patients and how we work so hard to keep chiropractic fundamentally what chiropractic is meant to be. For you, for the benefit, that way we don't water it down, we don't steer out of our lane, so you, the patients, get the best thing that you're supposed to have. That's a complete experience, because that's what you deserve, is a complete experience, and you only get that complete experience with a fully functioning spine and nerve system. Unless that nerve system is functioning optimally, the experience is diminished. You don't need to add anything. You just need to reduce and minimize the vertebral subluxation. That was pretty good. I was still on fire from yesterday's interview.
All
All right, what do you got to say? Then we'll do the Dr. Matt moment.
It was just cool, like, shift happened. She totally shifted her perception of however many years she taught the same old salesman. And she was also super excited to hear about full families.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's full family, so, and that was fun.
Well, and I thought she asked us two other guys in there. Well, so how early should a child get adjusted? And I was like, well, what I asked her is like, well, at what point does your child's health become a concern? Do you want to wait till they're really, really unhealthy, or do you want to take care of them right away? And it was kind of funny when she was like, oh, that's kind of a bold, but it is so true. And I love, there's some controversy right now over, I think, in Australia.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting because this same chiropractor was a hero not too long ago. And the cool thing, not the cool, but the bizarre thing about it was he helped the child with college. Not him, but the adjustment did, and he delivered the adjustment. The parents were thrilled, and it's probably chiropractors that are mad at him. And it's probably chiropractors that don't know how to do what chiropractors do, so they're mad at this guy. And, we're just going to keep fighting. So, Dr. Matt moment.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching Shift Happens, week number 305. As we wind down, year number 6. I believe we're almost 6 years in now.
Oh, no, that's crazy.
In 5 weeks, it'll be 6 years.
We got to do a special one then.
I know.
Week.
So we'll plan it out, and we'll have something special, maybe some balloons.
Or something.
So
That's
you guys,
crazy.
Hey,
we check, we adjust, we take care of you and your family. So thank you guys for watching, being a part of us. We work hard for you every single day. We'll be there.
Did the Price girls have anything to add? Or are you just going to sit there and be quiet? You have anything to add?
I was going to say for the next one.
Well, get in the camera and say it. Come on. Back by popular demand. Hallie Price. I'll scoot over.
how much are you getting paid now?
All right. This is for those of you who come in on Thursdays, although she's taken off the last couple Thursdays. I don't know what's going on. You work tomorrow? Or you got another day off?
Another birthday party.
What? This is 3 weeks in a row? 2 weeks. All right. I'll let you slide. We get to 3, we're going to have a problem. So this is Hallie Price, Dr. Price's oldest daughter. She works for us on Thursdays now. Great child labor. Anyway, go ahead.
I was gonna say for a special shift happens, you could do a shift happens family market happens where everyone has their families come in.
Like everybody that works in the office.
Either, or the doc's families.
I'm good with that. Did you think of that on your own, or did your dad tell you that?
Think of it.
You need a raise. I mean, not only should your dad pay you more for working on Thursdays, but your dad should probably chip in a little bit for marketing. I'm just throwing that out there.
He doesn't pay me.
Your father does not pay you.
No.
All right, everybody, we're out of here.
Okay. See you next
Goodbye.
week.
Adios.